Crafty Friends. This is Lisa from Peanuts and Peppers Paper Crafting. Today I'm going to show you how to make a fall treat box using the Stampin' Up! Label Me Grateful bundle. Not only is it quick and easy, but this box can be customized to other occasions, so let's get started. Here's my fall treat box. This is the front. This is the back. And I have my fall flowers and leaves. It says thank you. And on the inside, this box will hold 3 candy nuggets. This is the Label Me Grateful stamp set. In the stamp set, you have these sentiments. You are so appreciated. You're the best. Thank you. A little kindness makes a big difference. So grateful for that heart of yours. Look at the beautiful font. And then these are the coordinating Label Me Grateful dies. So you get this big sentiment layer here, and you have multiple leaves, you have acorns, and a sunflower. To start this project off, I'm going to be using the Timeless Plaid 6x6 Designer Series paper. And yes, this is still available. It has all these patterns in it that are perfect for fall. So this is the pattern that we're using. This Designer Series paper is cut at 4x6, and I've already cut it to 4x6. Next, what I want to do is I'm going to bring in my scoreboard, and we're going to score this on the 6-inch side at 1 3/4, 2 3/4, 4 1/2, and 5 1/2. Then we're going to turn it to the 4-inch side, and we're going to score it at 1. I love how my scoring board makes it very easy to score multiple score lines. Next, what I want to do, I'm going to take my snips and down at the bottom, let's see, let me go over these score lines so you can see them. Now, I'm going to cut on each of these score lines down at the bottom. And then you're going to have all of these tabs. Now this one we don't need, so we're going to cut this off. Okay. Get rid of that. And then what I want to do, these 2 tabs in the middle, I'm going to miter them. This makes the box come together more easier. Okay. All right. So what I want to do next, you can use Tumbo. I'm not a big fan of liquid glue. I'm going to use tearing tape, and I'm going to add some tearing tape to this end tab like so. We're going to peel this off. And then what I want to do to get this to line up straight, I'm folding the ends inward. See? You have the makings of your treat box. Alright, now I'm going to add tearing tape again. Again, you can use liquid glue. it's a hit or miss with me. Either I make a big mess, or occasionally I will get it right. Okay, this is the bottom. Okay, I'm gonna fold this in. No, this I'll go this way. This. And then I'm gonna fold this in. Okay. And then I'm gonna take my bone folder. Making sure that it's secure. All right, I'm gonna set this to the side for a moment. And then I'm bringing in that big sentiment label die. That's from the Label Me Grateful die set. What I've done is I've die cut this in basic beige, and then I've scored this at 1 3/4. Right. And I'm just gonna go make sure. With my bone folder again. Okay. All right. Next, I'm bringing in the thank you stamp from the Label Me Grateful stamp set, and I'm going to stamp this in Early Espresso ink. Okay. Alright, I'm going to flip this over and add some tearing tape. Again, you can use liquid glue. We have high humidity here, so tearing tape kind of gives me extra coverage, so to speak. Alright. Now here's my box. What I want to do, I'm going to squeeze in. Can you see what I'm doing on the sides? I'm going to push in. And see how it's now making the box gusseted. Alright, and then once I do that, I'm going to peel this tearing tape off. By this having curvy sides, it's easier to line this up. So I'm going to line this up, making sure it's even on both sides. I'm getting right up to the top. And I'm going to press this down. See that? All right. Now, I'm going to fill this with my candy nuggets. Again, this will hold about 3. So I'm just dropping them in. Okay. Now you're probably wondering, how in the world are we going to close this? Right? Well, you can punch holes in this and add twine, but for these kind of boxes, I'm just going to use some Velcro. You can find this at your local craft stores, dollar stores. They're very cheap. And so what I like to do, I put the 2 pieces together, and then I like to, okay, let's see, we're right here, so I'm gonna get it in the center right here. Got it in the center. And I pressed it down, and then I'm gonna gently lift up. All right, so now that I lift it up, I'm just gonna go back in and press that in really, really, really good. All right, so now your box will open and close without anyone tearing it. See that? And let me see if I can fix my nuggets. One is going kind of wonky there. Okay, there we go. So you see that? And it will sit up like so. All right, now we're just gonna finish up our decorating. All right, I've die cutted some of the leaves and a flower from the die set. This is in mossy metal, crushed curry, and Cajun praise. And so, let's see here. Here, and then, for lack of a better word, a sunflower. And there you have it. Look how cute that is. Put it, you can set it on the table or hand it out. I've also made a card that matches this, so think about that. A card and a little gift. There's my other one. And they sit up on the table, look at that. Again, this card and these treat boxes were made with the Label Me Grateful stamp set and coordinating Label Me Grateful dies. You can find them in the July Onan exclusives 2025 that are available right now, and this bundle is only $39.50. I hope you like my project. You can find my other projects at peanutsandpepperspapercrafting.com. You can find me on Facebook at Peanuts and Peppers Paper Crafting. You can find me on Pinterest at Peanuts and Peppers Paper Crafting. You can find me on Instagram at Peanuts and Peppers Cards. You can find me right here on YouTube at Peanuts and Peppers Paper Crafting. You can shop with me at lisafleming.stampinup.net. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'm trying to hit my goal of having a set of 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and you can help me out. Thank you for taking time to stop by. I hope you give this project a try. Happy stamping and see you soon.